When we shared the story of we were supposed to both supposed to be in Vegas at Cater Source speaking, right? As experts, you as the catering coach, me as a restaurant expert. And the crazy part is we knew COVID came. We knew that we were in New York when they declared a state of emergency, but we didn't understand what the virus was. We didn't understand the impact it was going to have on our business, let alone caterers.
Yes.
And the fact is, 3 days later, caterers were out of business, but you weren't. No. You built something you called your multiple revenue streams. Yes. You have a system for making sure your business doesn't fail. And one of the things that I want you to share with people is, as we go into that, are your sales down 50, 75, 100% like most caterers? Where are you right now?
We are even with last year.
And we're talking multi-million dollars in sales.
Yes. And no catering. Like what? Like, yes.
So what does multiple revenue streams mean when you're a caterer? I mean, because that is absolutely crazy. And you know, I remember when you and I were texting back and forth, I'm going, man, I've loved you to death. And I've always thought you were a rock star, but oh my gosh, how is it that you are literally living COVID as a caterer and you're not down? You're not down at all.
No.
Talk about what does multiple revenue streams mean? And how do you systemize that?
Okay. Multiple revenue streams means, and I'm going to give you some different ideas, is that, and I've opened 3 since March. What? I've started 3 since March. And my members in Catering Coach, they've also started some, okay? Number 1, it could mean that you have retail food shops. Well, I already had retail food shops. Well, what happened for us when COVID started? What did we do? People weren't coming to our store. So what did we do immediately? Boom, within 10 days, we got a shopping cart online. That's another multiple revenue stream. That saved our butt, okay? So now you can buy our food online. They come by curbside, pick it up, all right? Multiple revenue streams means I'm now a co-packer. What? You're a co-packer? Yes, because I already was a food manufacturer for my stores. So I called the state and went, hey, you know, how do I be a co-packer? In 1 hour, I was a co-packer. So I've made contacts with people and I am co-packing some of their items. That's another multiple revenue stream. For some of my other members, they just started doing a simple drive, coming to their stores and having a retail food shop. I'm also with COVID right now. There are some things that are still happening and they're not events, but funerals. You still have funerals. Have you looked at that as a restaurant owner or as a caterer? Have you talked to anyone about doing funerals? I mean, I've got 12 different multiple revenue streams. I even started with Instacart. What? Instacart? Instacart is an international company. I looked here in Dallas and went, well, it's only the big box guys that are on here. Well, what the hey? So I sent a LinkedIn a message and we just started Instacart 2 weeks ago. I'm always thinking, where can that food go to reach that customer's mouth? How do I get it there? I mean, I've increased we're selling wholesale. I can't tell you to a large retail company, retail high-end grocer in Texas. We've increased our line now to over 20 items. So you've just got to think, where does that food go? How can I make that happen? And then you've got to have back of the house systems to make sure you're profitable. Don't just do it for gross sales. I know a company now that thinks they're going to make the same amount of money at half the gross sales they did last year, the same amount of profit. So that's kind of a lot, but it's where you take that food has got to get to that customer in multiple ways. And so if you're a caterer and you love food, find the way.
If you want to learn more restaurant solutions like these and how to get your managers to do the work, sign up for my free 4-part video learning series where I go into all this in more depth. The link is in the description below. Also, be sure to subscribe to this channel to get my weekly tips and check out these 2 videos to learn more restaurant solutions.